What is going on, guys? It is Parker here, and in today's video we have another 12 for y'all. This is an American-made EM audio subwoofer. Stay tuned. Alright guys, what is going on? Really excited to be making another video for y'all. I feel like it's been a little while since I did a sub review. I guess I did the EMF audio one about 2 weeks ago or so, whenever y'all are seeing this. But we have a sub from EM Audio right here. Now EM, they are located in NC, which is where I am located as well. And they hooked me up with one of their subs. They gave me this and said for me to test it out and do whatever I wanted to with it. So that's exactly what we are going to do. Now, they didn't give it to me, I can't keep it and sell it or whatever, but they did make this specifically for me. And they said, hey Parker, check us out, try it out, and make a video on it. So that is exactly what we are going to be doing. Anyway, very, very cool looking sub. Big old dust cap. Super, super stiff. Nice motor, nice cast aluminum baskets. Very cool looking leads and spider. I did test it out already and it sounds really, really good. But yeah, let's get a closer look up at it. Alright guys, well here is the sub. Now they call this their 1K line sub. Again, of course, 1,000 watts RMS. But they're actually a super cool company, and they will build these really pretty custom to however you want. They have a bunch of different options, from the dust cap to the spider to the terminals that they use. So they built this one totally custom for me. Well, let us start from the top. We have a really, really stiff paper cone. We have a big old oversized dust cap. Very cool, really like that a lot. We have, it's kind of a, I'd say it's probably a mid-roll surround. Not quite a high roll surround, but it's close to it. But it's got some really, really good excursion on it, so it's very, very happy with it. We have this really, really nice gasket on it. It's a really thick material. Seems to seal really, really well, and it's a really tough material too. It's not like some that are really kind of soft and will kind of like flex and move on you. Really, really nice gasket. And then we'll move along to here. We have a beautiful cast aluminum basket. Very cool. It's got kind of the texture to it. It is a 12-spoke basket. We have cooling in here. Really, really like the basket. Very similar to the one on the EMF Audio lowballer that I just did here recently. And I think it's kind of similar to the Scar EVL basket as well. But it does have that texture feel to it. Just gives it a really nice look. Next up in here, we have a 3-layer spider, and this is one of their more upgraded spiders that they threw on here for me to test out with. So really cool there. And then right in here, we have the flat tinsel leads, of course, woven into the spider. Really, really do love these leads. Something about the flat leads, really like them a lot. And then they also put their bigger 4-gauge terminals on here, which I absolutely love. Very excited about that. And then they put tons of glue on this thing. I mean, this thing is, glued down exceptionally well. Definitely shouldn't see the spider coming loose on this at all. And then inside here we have a really nice 3-inch coil. I do believe it is all American copper, but I will have to check to make sure. And then we have a pretty big triple stack 180-ounce motor. We have a nice top plate and a nice flat bottom plate here too. We do have some pole venting and then some additional venting around the sides. But yes, this does have a 4-layer 3-inch PE fully American-made voice coils. They do use high-quality American copper on their voice coils, so that is really, really awesome. Sometimes some other companies will use cheaper Chinese copper coils, so very, very cool there. Let's get a little closer look up at this sub. Now this is a dual. Let's get it zoomed out a little bit. Now this is a dual 2-ohm sub, so of course we'll be running it at 1 ohm, running it in parallel. Now this is a 3K amp at 1 ohm, so of course we'll get a little bit of impedance rise, and the owner said that it should be able to take that, no problem. But yeah, just a little closer look up at it. So there's nice tinsel leads. Nice looking motor. Very, very cool. Putting it back in this box, now I still have the 212s, of course, not getting rid of those, but just threw this in here for testing. Alrighty guys, we got it in the box, looking pretty cool. Big old fat center cap. Now this box is tuned to 32 hertz and it is 2.7 cubic feet. And this sub calls for a box tuned to between, I think, 28 and like 33 hertz, or maybe it was 30 and 33 hertz, I don't remember exactly, but tuned right in there. And that's at anywhere between 2.5 to 3 feet. So it likes a nice big box, and this will be just perfect for it. Well, as always, we are gonna let it break in, you know, just to make sure everything is optimal, and then we'll blast it and see how it does. So we have had this thing in here for a little while now, been letting it break in, just bumping it back and forth from work and whatnot. Doing pretty good, so figured it's about time y'all got to hear it. So let's get to playing some music. Now, of course, we have the SMD AMM1 hooked up, which will tell us our actual power, RMS power that the sub is seeing. Real-time power. Let's get to it. Alright guys, so I'm really enjoying it. It definitely gets a good deal lower than my 212s get, just because I do have this box ported to 32 hertz, whereas the box with the 212s in it right now is ported to 45 hertz. And there is more X-Max on this sub, so it really just does get a good deal lower. Now this sunroof over here likes to flex and kind of rattle a good deal when you get those lower notes, so I'm really hearing that. Well, let's get to some more songs. Alright guys, we have the meter hooked up. We're going to be doing a 35 hertz test tone just to see what it'll do. Now keep in mind that this box is tuned to about 32 hertz or so, so we're not going to get crazy loud like we would see if the box was tuned higher. But again, just going to see how it does at that lower frequency. Alright guys, so we got 112, in a box tuned to 32 hertz, which is pretty low. And we almost got a 143. We got a 142.9. Yeah, I am very impressed. It really does seem to match up with this box really, really well. Alright, well, let's see how it's doing over here. It is a little bit warm, but not at all surprised about that. I've been blasting it on this thing here for quite a while. Okay guys, we did have the port as long as it'll go. Again, that is 32 hertz. Now, I think if we tune this as high as it'll go, I really think we could get up into the 145 range on our meter. So I'm going to go ahead, take this port out, shorten it, and then we'll do another test and see what it does from there. Okay guys, port as short as it'll go. So we are tuned to about 45 hertz. The meter is hooked up and ready to go. We're going to play a 45 hertz test tone, and hopefully we can get up into the 145 dB range. Okay, so we got 144.9. Let's give it another try and see if we can break 145. Okay, so I did a little messing around. This seems to like to peak around 47 hertz. So we're going to try that and see if we can break the 145. Alright guys, so there we got it. At 47 hertz. We got 145.2. Alrighty guys, y'all saw it. 112-inch sub, 145.2. Now, of course, that doesn't speak about the sub itself, really. It's got a lot to do with the box and how well the sub is matched to the box. If you want to try to get louder, it is a pretty big box, which helps me get these, a little bit higher numbers. But either which way, seems to have been a very stout sub. Again, I've been playing it for a while, let it break in, and I just have been really happy with it so far. That is my first EM audio sub. Definitely check them out on their website. I believe it's emaudio.com. Very, very cool sub. Takes lots of power. Sounds pretty dang good. Now, this does have the 12-spoke basket. That does restrict how much X-Max we can get. So if I had it really, really loud, you would hear it bottoming out. But overall, it did really pretty good. And again, I did have it on a much bigger amp than, you normally would have on a 1000-watt RMS sub. Anyway, yeah, guys, thank y'all so much for watching. Please check out EM Audio. They didn't sponsor me or anything, I'm not paid to say anything good about them. They just said, hey, check out this sub, make a video saying what you think about it. And overall, seems to be a really solid sub. And I think it's really cool. It's American made. I think it's cool. It's pretty local to me. Anyway, guys, thank y'all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what subs you want me to review next. And y'all have a great day.